We're starting. All right.
Do it. Yeah.
Man.
This one hurts. This one hurts really bad.
A little bit more than most.
Yeah. No fun intro on this one. We stunk tonight. Yeah, this is the Mustang Mood Podcast. Thanks for joining us after, man, a just tough evening.
Yeah, and any SMU fans, thanks for listening to us after that heartbreak.
Yeah.
I don't know if this will be therapeutic for you. I don't know if it'll be therapeutic for us, or if it'll just make us more sad or make you more sad. But thanks for being here. At least we can suffer together.
Yeah.
And not alone.
I'm definitely sad about this one. Yeah, Mustangs lose. Doesn't matter the score. It could have been 1 million. It was actually by 3, but it felt like a lot worse. Yeah, Mustangs fall 38-35 to the Cal Golden Bears in Berkeley.
The algorithm got to us.
Yeah.
We won all the right games this season, and we lost all of the wrong ones.
Yes and no. I don't know, man. I don't have much to say.
Yeah.
This sucks. I mean, I would have liked to have won tonight. Then that would have erased a lot of the sins of this season. But
that is the problem.
You know what the problem is? I've got a clip here that
go
properly expresses the problem. So we'll roll that real quick.
The kids don't want it. They don't skate, they don't score, they don't hit, they don't fight, they float.
They don't love to win.
They don't hate to lose.
They don't hate to lose. They look like a team that likes winning, but they don't hate to lose. And tonight they lost, and, well, show will go on.
Yeah. I do want to say that there will be a contingent out there, some amongst our own ranks, that will call for firing everybody.
Yeah, and that person isn't really an SMU fan. He's an OU fan. So,
but those people in general, I think, it's a very emotional thing to say. If you were to really think about it, do you really actually want that to be the reality? And I'm going to say unequivocally no. I think, and this is, for any like SMU staff listening right now, just listen to this first part and then you can, stop watching or listening. But no, I'm kidding. But it's let's just start with the positive thing. Like, first off, Jay, you got what you wanted this season, 8-4.
Man, I was just thinking about that. I should be more happy of how right I was. And so I nailed it on the head. I predicted 8-4 at the beginning of the season. And hey, I mean, we went to the playoffs last year.
We went to the play. We went to a Power 4 conference title game in our first season.
And for 3 years in a row, we had the shot of going to a conference.
It was in our hands.
Yeah.
It was in our hands.
But instead, the Duke Blue Devils. We'll get into how ridiculous that is later, I'm sure. But, 8-4. I mean, this team obviously wasn't as good as the team last year. There were several areas where we were deficient, and we didn't have the same skill. We didn't have the same
experience.
Yeah, experience.
Will.
Well, and I think, we can talk about that too, I think we talk a lot about the culture of this football team. There's a lot to be said. I think Rhett Lashley has done a ton to build an amazing culture on the hilltop. At the same time, I think this game and the Wake Forest game exposed a lot of flaws in that culture. He talked about last week in the post-game press conference that they did a lot of work, or the work that they did in the spring is like we're reaping the results of that now. And he said that after a 32-point win over a team who went and shut out an SEC school today. I can't wrap my mind around any of this. But anyway, the culture that was built in the spring bared fruits in the season. And I think there are signs. I mean, there are several games we can point to and say that the culture is positive and good. But then when it's bad, it's really bad.
But what's wrong with the culture?
Yeah, I would say
that breeds something like a Miami game and a Louisville game, and then this.
Yeah. Well, I would say that we're not a very resilient team.
Yeah.
We didn't ever really respond to getting punched in the mouth this season. I mean, the Miami game was a good game, went back and forth. And I guess, we responded to getting punched in the mouth today, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would say we're not a very resilient team. And Rhett talks a lot about finishing.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say we finished today, but we didn't start. So, or maybe there was no middle today.
Or beginning. It was just the end.
Yeah. Well, we didn't finish. We had the opportunity to win that game.
Yeah.
Had the lead. Once again, we have led every single game this year in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And we're 8-4. It's tough. It's tough.
Yeah. It's just, there are a lot of things about this season that I want to remember, and also a lot of things that I want to forget.
Yeah.
And so I think in general, I will be forgetting this season because I will remember the Miami game, and I think that's about it. But it just sucks. Like, it just sucks so bad because you have such a great win like the Miami game. Obviously, I remember our trip to Clemson too.
Yeah.
Like, that was super fun.
Yeah.
There were a lot of historic things that happened this season, and it's a shame that it's just going to be so overshadowed by the embarrassing loss today, the embarrassing loss against Wake Forest, losing to TCU in the last matchup of the Iron Skillet. Like, there were so many just absolute embarrassing, utter failures this season that it makes it really hard to look back fondly on the season, even though there were so many good moments.
Yeah. I will always remember the Miami game. You know what the problem is? John wasn't there. We should have taken John to California.
Gosh, Jay, what were you thinking?
He's still undefeated at football games. Anyway.
But it's, it like I said after the TCU game, it sucks. It's terrible. And we just have to move on and live with it. It's our reality now. And there's nothing we can do about it.
In a world where Miami didn't lose to Louisville, and I guess we would still have a shot. If there were two, 8-0 teams already set to play in the ACC championship, do you think this lose would hurt as much? Or this loss would hurt as much? If we didn't have that
it's the hope that kills, It's the fact that we had hope, the fact that we got in a situation where it was in our hands. Our destiny was in our hands. And we were supposed to have control over our destiny. And the Cal Bears manhandled us like we were their little cubs. And it's embarrassing.
Yeah, they threw for 330 yards. Shout out to Sangapolatele.
What was their rushing?
They rushed for 122. So
they rushed against us twice as much as they rushed in their entire season.
Yeah. Before
they played us.
Yeah.
And we have a really good rush defense. So what happened? How I'm an accountant here. Numbers make sense to me. I want things to make sense.
Yep.
And those numbers do not make sense. I don't know how we go from Cal having less than 70 yards rushing until week 14 and then having 120 yards rushing against us when we have an exceptional rushing defense. When we did to Clemson what we did to Clemson.
Yeah. Our defense got cooked. Wacobia going out was obviously painful and discouraging. And like,
Yeah.
I think we could have done better with Wachovia in the game. But I mean, our we had a takeaway in every game this season.
Except for this one, yeah.
We had a takeaway in 11 games this season.
Yeah.
Until tonight. And so I just kept, hoping against hope that our defense could get one. But they just couldn't. So yeah, I mean, they took advantage of the turnover we gave them. We were not able to create any turnovers, and so we lost. Yeah, kind of simple as that. I think that's where it makes sense to me is the defense wasn't able to to steal a possession.
Yeah.
But I mean, we were 14-point favorite or 13.5-point favorites. We should have won the game.
Yeah, that goes without saying. I mean, it's just like,
yeah,
here's the thing. Here's the thing that I struggle with is like, like I said, if you want to fire Rhett Lashley, honestly, I think
You're an idiot.
You're an idiot.
Yeah.
I think you're an idiot. Like, coach, I think you're a great guy. I think you're the right guy for the job. I want you to stay at SMU for a very long time, and I think you will be very successful here. And like, you crapped your pants tonight, like big like elephant size with dysentery dookie in your boxer briefs. All right, like it was horrendous to watch, and
yeah,
it's difficult to hear you say that SMU fans should be coming out to support the team, which I agree with, but it's difficult to hear that, and also that we shouldn't doubt the team. We should have faith in the team. Our future's bright. You want to be along for the ride, and then for you to drop games like this,
yeah,
it's difficult, and it makes it hard to have faith in the future. That being said, I still have faith. It's just a little wobbly right now, but I'll see you at church tomorrow morning. I'll give you a pony up. Like, it's going to be okay. But you really need to just sit in the timeout corner and think what you've done about tonight. Not really. I don't know. I don't want to disrespect you. But I think there are a lot of learning opportunities from this season. As a fan, as I said, in general, I want to forget about it.
yeah.
As a coaching staff, you should never forget this season. You should let it replay in your mind over and over and over again, and you should pick apart every mistake you made this year and make sure it never happens again. Do everything you can to keep it from happening again.
How do you interpret our complete, domination of Cal's defense in the fourth quarter?
It felt similar to the Clemson game last year in the championship game, where it was like, obviously the circumstance was different because last year it was just a bit too big of a stage for us, I think, and we just were in our heads the first half, and then the second half we showed up and then just couldn't finish because we weren't there the first half, right? And this game, I think it was maybe too small of a stage, and our head wasn't in it, and we didn't show up, and we didn't play.
Yeah.
And until the fourth quarter. And that's when we finally realized, oh, we actually have to do something here. Maybe we should start, I don't know, playing football like we have the past few games, against way better teams. And yeah, I think that's what happened.
Yeah. There's lots of things I want to say about that. Our defense's inability to stop anybody on a game-winning drive has been pretty discouraging. Yeah. And you're right. This game, we should have won this game. And it's kind of it's like free throws. You got to make your free throws.
Got to make your free throws. Yeah.
And if you miss your free throws at the end of the game, you kind of deserve to lose.
Yeah, I agree.
And so we don't deserve to go to the playoffs. We don't deserve to go to Charlotte, North Carolina. We don't deserve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here's the positive, I guess a positive bent at what happened tonight was we didn't really deserve to go to the playoffs after we lost to Wake Forest. We just got lucky with Pitt beating GT and the right stuff falling the right way because like our conference is so wacko right now.
Yep.
Like after we lost to Wake Forest, we initially did kind of hang it up and be like, all right, like playoff ACC champion game. That's pretty. That dream's over this year. Let's
but we
just
didn't
finish out
think in
strong.
a million years we'd beat Miami after that performance.
Yeah, but then we did, and then we took care of business with Louisville.
Yeah.
And the hope builds back up, and you get real excited, and then this happens. So
the other thing too is, I think you got to make your free throws, and I think a lot of that. There's just so many things. I'm looking at the team stats. There's so many things here that I'm just looking at, and I'm like, man, like I think coaching struggled or culture struggled. I don't know what exactly it was, but I mean it was a tale of. I mean, like there were 4 different teams that played today on the SMU sideline, and some of them were good and most of them were bad.
Yeah.
But the 9 penalties for 94 yards, not a season high, but I mean, boy, did we shoot ourselves in the foot several times.
I think we were the announcers, and we can talk about them in a second. Oh my god,
they were so bad.
But they put up on the screen that SMU was like number 4 in FBS for like average penalty yards per game this season, which I believe. I mean, obviously our second half of the season was way better than the first half, and I was very happy about that. But this game,
couple things
not so much.
Kind of stick out about that is one is like when you're a ref, like that SMU's like a heavily penalized team, and so I think you're a little bit quicker on the draw with those yellow.
That's an interesting take.
Yellow towels, and the other thing is like I think that's a 1,000% a coaching and discipline issue, and so yeah, I mean we got to get that under control.
Yeah.
It seems to. I mean, I'd like to see the exact opposite of what we saw this year.
Yeah,
next year when or hopefully in December when we play in a bowl game.
Yeah.
Anyway, we should probably talk about Summer's pet treats.
Oh yeah,
because that's also a pro of today.
And
at least we have Summer's.
And one of the only bright sides, positive things is
that code Mustang 10. She's right there.
Lacey's right here next to us
She's
in her kennel, just napping. She had a great little snack.
She did, yeah. I woke her up at one point, and like we had just taken the lead. I woke her up, and like gave her some good love, and then she ran away, and then we lost. So I think really it's Lacey leaving the couch.
Just finding anything to blame.
Yeah, it's sorry coach, sorry players. It's my dog's fault. But if I would have had more Summers all natural pet treats with me on the couch, she would have stayed.
Yeah.
So that's ultimately my problem.
Yeah, so check out summerspetTreats.com.
If you and your pet want to help the Mustangs win their bowl game, then you need Summers Pet Treats.
And you can use code Mustang10 for 10% off.
There you go. Best pet treats around.
Yeah, also while we're talking about websites, check out the MustangMood.com.
Mustang Mood.
If you're feeling a bit down on the Mustangs and you don't want to give them any more of your money for Christmas, buying SMU merch, buy some Mustang Mood merch. The Mustangs, they suck today. But you know what never sucks? The Mustang Mood podcast.
You know what also never sucks? Is getting a little discount code automatically applied in your cart.
Yeah, we can do that.
Did we take that away?
Yeah, it wasn't like we had some technical issues and it was like
okay.
It was weird, but we'll put something on there.
We'll put something on there.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it's gone right now, but it'll be back soon. Go buy it. Pay full price. TheMustangMood.com. That's your number one place. Basketball season, you need a good sweater. We've got some pretty cool sweaters on there. Basketball season, SMU's undefeated. Just got to win over an SEC team.
Yeah, so I'm just going to channel all of my energy now into basketball because I'm sad.
I was hanging out with a bunch of Aggies
to be happy
today.
about.
I think they may have rubbed off on me. Their bad vibes.
Playing the Aggies this weekend.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
No,
next
Sunday.
weekend. Sorry. Yeah, next Sunday.
So,
It's been a long week. Been a long day.
Mustangs lose today, 38-35 in Berkeley, California. man, we got outplayed in so many ways, especially this time of possession stat really sticks out to me. 37 minutes they had the ball.
The fact that the Cal Berkeley Bears, our defense let them have the ball for 37 minutes is astounding. Yeah. Guys, I'm depressed. I'm sorry.
And the fact Hibner led our team in receiving, man, that's tough.
I mean, he did pretty good, except for that, tip pass.
Yeah, right.
Which is just like tough.
Yeah.
Like you shouldn't tip the ball up like that, but I don't know how much you can.
But Ymir Knight only had 4 catches for 29 yards. Jordan Hudson 6 for 58. So we didn't have anyone with over 100 yards receiving. Johnson had a great day running. He had that 54-yard touchdown run. He ended up with 128 yards on the ground.
After I saw him make that touchdown run, I made the mistake of saying that this is going to be a great game.
It seemed like it. We were up 7-3.
Yeah, it's a great start, but fell flat pretty quick.
Yeah,
pretty quick.
Yep. Man, so many things here. Just Well, I mean, here's the thing: is DeJesus was open all the time. Like every time they wanted to get him the ball, he was open.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, if we're playing man, what if we double teamed them? And if we're playing zone, what if we had a spy over there? Like,
just what if
we stop?
Uh-oh.
I don't want to talk about it.
Let's talk about the announcers this game.
I don't want to talk about that either. I don't want to talk about anything.
These guys were just Cal fans. They were just Cal fans. It just everything they said made me want to throw something at the TV.
Yeah. And the production there were 3 or 4 penalties called that I never saw replays of.
ESPN2, baby. Only the best.
I'm like, okay, I expect this of ESPNU or ESPN Plus, maybe.
Sure.
We're on ESPN2.
This is it's a backup. Like you'd think their bench would be deep, but it is ESPN's bench is non-existent.
The ACC network is better.
That's also run by ESPN.
Right, but like how is that better than anyway?
Yeah.
Anyway,
we're just rambling at this point. I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
Yeah, the production of that game was awful. I mean, there were no redeeming qualities of what I watched on TV for 4 hours tonight, or 3.5 or whatever it ended up being. Too long is what it was. I mean, maybe it wasn't long enough because Cal had their way with us in the running game, and they were able to just beat us down, punch us in the mouth, and take time off the clock. Like in the third quarter, they were putting together 7-minute drives.
Yeah. It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. You have a hard time grappling with, and I'm sure GT fans feel the same way. Miami fans feel the same way. And a lot of teams in the ACC probably feel exactly the same way as us right now of like watching us, do so well, beat up on some teams, and then just get absolutely stomped on by and like very clearly inferior team. But maybe they're not. Maybe we just all suck. Maybe. And again, Rhett, I'm sorry, but you argue so much for the ACC being like a top tier conference, and that's your job. This year, I haven't said it yet, but I'm going to say it. The ACC sucks this year.
We beat 2 SEC schools today.
But still, I don't know. It's just like maybe there's parity. We're all good. We're just like the SEC.
Exactly.
But
there you go.
I'm just so frustrated, man.
Yeah, it's frustrating because I think it would be less frustrating if we were consistently a bad team. If we lost to Miami and we lost to Louisville, and we didn't beat BC by so much, like if we didn't take care of business in these games, it wouldn't hurt so bad.
What do you think this is going to do to our recruiting? Because like coming into this game, we edged ourselves, had some flips, edged ourselves into the top 25 recruiting class, and like what's going to happen now? Maybe Rhett was spending a lot of time on recruiting this past week.
Let's hope so.
And that's why it didn't seem like they were prepared for this game. And he's going to have to keep doing a lot of recruiting after this loss. That's for sure. A lot of explaining to do. But donors, don't give up on the team. Yeah. Fans, don't give up on the team. It hurt. 8-4, your second year in a Big Four conference.
Yeah.
With a chance of making it to the ACC championship game for the second time in a row. It's not that bad.
The only thing we should be disappointed about is that, we had this hope. It's like an 8-4 season. Like I said at the beginning of the year, this shouldn't be the end all, be all of this isn't like worst case scenario. This was a fine season.
It was just the way it played out was just so painful. Like you could have, in your imagination, was an 8-4 season that made sense and was not as painful.
Right. Yeah.
This season was like the most painful 8-4 we could have possibly had.
Yeah. Because we beat Clemson, we beat Miami, which were 1,000% losses in my 8-4.
And Louisville was probably up there as a possibility. And then we were going to drop one of the
That's right.
TCU Baylor games.
I thought we might beat Louisville, but lose to Boston College, which we did. We lost to Wake. And then I didn't expect us to drop both Big 12 games.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it anymore, man.
Yeah, let's just go to bed. It's late.
Oh, okay. Well, congratulations to the Duke Blue Devils. If you're a Blue Devil fan, leave us a comment down below.
Say thank you.
Yeah.
Just make us feel better about something.
Yeah.
But I hope you don't win the championship game.
They were very gracious to us last year and helped us get to Charlotte, and so we're just repaying them the favor.
Yeah, thanks for trying to chop block us on a field goal so we could just hurdle you and block it. It's pretty sick. Remember watching that.
Yeah, we scared the dog.
We scared the dog. Poor Lacey. She still has got trauma because of that.
That's why she ran away.
Yeah.
Oh, me. Any good comments?
They're all just sad. Let's see. The defense.
That's what we.
Kenny Porter's right hand said the defense reverted back to playing horribly like they did at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Yep. Jimmy Gassner said, I drove up 6 hours for this game. Now going to drive 6 hours back in silence. Juan did a crying emoji. Jake says, ACC doomsday scenario is going to happen. I hope it doesn't.
Yeah, I hope UVA gets in.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll probably lose in the first round, but whatever.
You know what? I don't hope UVA gets in. I hope Duke wins. Chandler Morris went to TCU. Burn it down? I hope nothing. Yeah, I hope that he loses.
Just burn it down.
Burn it down.
Burn it down. If we can't be there, then if we can't have a good time, no one can have a good time.
We're going to have a great time in the Holiday Bowl.
Dude, I don't care about bowls unless it's the playoff.
I think it could be big for us to win a game in December. In the entire time, I don't know when the last time SMU won a game in December was,
but
true. It was not since I became a student or graduated.
What about the AAC championship game?
That's right. Sorry, a bowl game. We haven't won a bowl game.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Juan says the absolutely chaotic conference should be the new name. I agree.
Or the all crap conference.
Yeah, something like that. Jeez. So anyways, that's what we got.
Yep. Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. We're excited.
We've got a bowl game, but I hope you can remember the good parts of the season and forget the bad ones.
I'll always remember.
Unless you're on the coaching staff.
Always remember the Miami win. And then I hope that we can build from this. I think there's a lot of culture development that needs to happen this offseason.
A lot of growing up to do.
And we need to get, our skill. needs to just be upped a little bit. We need to develop, recruit, and go grab some transfers.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I still think like the path for us forward is looking good. I think we've got another good shot at going to playoffs next year. And so hopefully next November we're a little more chipper at the end
Coming
of,
into this,
at the end of November. But until then, pony up.
Pony up.